I have a story that I want to share because it made an impact on me. And let me just jump straight to the story, okay? Um, so I had a coach who he's a smart guy, and he told us a quick little story, which really illustrated a fantastic point to me. And I don't even know if the story is really completely true or if he just made it up because it illustrated a point like a parable or something like that. But regardless, doesn't matter. The story is the story. So he's in the gym and he was pointing out to us. He said, "Never judge someone else's program unless you know what the end result, what they're actually working towards. So what result are they trying to get? Don't judge someone else's program." So you see a guy doing endless cardio, and you're like, "Dude, your program sucks. You're doing all this cardio." Maybe you don't know what he's training for. Maybe he's training to run a 110-mile marathon, in which case he's going to have to do a lot of cardio. You see somebody over there doing some weird exercise, and you're like, what the fuck is that? Maybe that weird exercise that they're doing it's exactly what they need to reach their goal. Case in point. So my coach is at this gym and he sees this guy just doing these crazy exercises. He's like doing this like bent over row thing, but he's like wailing this dumbbell up in the air, right? And he's screaming, rah, 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 and he's doing all these crazy movements. He's literally swinging dumbbells. All right, he's not like doing curls or like presses or something like that. He's like swinging these things and doing all this bizarre stuff where he's like yanking this thing and throwing it around and he's screaming. This dude's jacked, right? He's got like a neck that's like thicker than a tree trunk, and this dude's got veins popping out, and he's over there just pulling away, and my coach decides, I'm gonna say something to him, like uh, maybe give this guy some advice before he hurts himself. And he walks over and he says, hey man, what are you because he was smart about it, right? He didn't just start throwing like advice his way. He goes, what are you training for? And he says, oh, I'm training for the lumberjack competition. I'm a lumberjack, and you gotta pull the chainsaw and swing the axes and cut down as many trees as you possibly can. I'm training for the lumberjack competition. My coach looks at him and goes, oh. And suddenly all that training shit that he was doing made sense. And he goes, well, keep it up, man, because it looks like you're doing a great job. Turned around and walked away. All right. What does that tell you? If you don't know what someone is training for, you can't judge their program. Okay, and that's why, like, honestly, like, I'm really cool with CrossFit. I am. I make jokes once in a while about some of the stupid stuff you see CrossFit people do, like trying to stand on one foot on a Atlas stone with a uh, barbell over his head, and I'm trying to remember what else there was in the picture, but there was something else. Doesn't matter. In any case, the guy was doing this weird, goofy Karate Kid looking thing on the Atlas stone, or the guy with the baby squatting. He's doing overhead squats with his baby there. But there's lots of people that do stupid shit though. It's not unique to CrossFit. There are stupid people doing stupid things everywhere. I can't be like, hey, listen, people that do CrossFit are really dumb. Because really, there are dumb people everywhere. There's dumb people doing all kind of shit. Um, so it's it's just the same dumb person that you saw at Walmart, and then they just went home and did a CrossFit workout. It's not like CrossFit made them dumb. It's that they're a dumb person to begin with, and then they just went and did some CrossFit. You know. Oh well. Anyways, the bottom line is though, you can't judge the program. You can't look at someone else's program and be like, hey, that guy's doing the wrong thing, because you don't know what the hell he's training for. I'm sure people look at me and they're like, why does that guy throw weights over his head? Maybe they don't know what Olympic weightlifting is. Maybe they don't know how do you train for it. I have lots of people ask me, how much do you bench? That's one of my favorite questions. People are like, oh, what are you into? I'm like, oh, I Olympic weightlifting, and people go, oh, really? You don't look like you would bench a lot of weight. It's like, I don't actually. I don't think I've done a bench press in something like 7 years. I probably couldn't even bench press my body weight. I have no idea. That's not true. I can shoulder press more than my body weight, so I'm sure I could bench press more. But the bottom line is, okay, people don't know what you're training for. They can't judge your program. Same thing goes for you, though. If you don't know what they're training for, you cannot judge their program. Cool? Make sense? live and let live, have a good time, train hard, and I don't know, judge people silently.